The fuck are you humming? I'm
Boy,
sorry for everybody who just tuned in and had to witness Josh singing. That's terrible as fuck.
I know. It's perfectly terrible. I'm better than that.
That is fucking horrible. Although my daughter was singing. My daughter did a talent show. And she sang with no vocal coaching, nothing. She sang pretty well. I'm like, oh shit. All right.
Yeah. I got a decent voice when I actually try it. I'm just fucking around.
People say I can sing. I can't. I sound like holy shit on a stick. If you've ever heard that, just saying.
But yeah,
Damn.
welcome to another episode of Field Generals, also known as.
Oh, you're home for coonery, buffoonery, fraggle, naggle, and fuckery. And let me tell y'all, there was a lot of coonery and buffoonery going on in week 13, which leads to week 14's fraggle, naggle, and fuckery. You know what I'm saying?
So let's kind of start with the big
The,
news on the front here.
well,
Matt,
no, because we got to, no, can't spoil that. You got to talk about the Thursday game first,
true.
which is Detroit versus Chicago, part one this season, right? That's all I'm saying. Thanksgiving Day, I woke up hungry. Black people, y'all know, you're not supposed to eat until the food is ready. At all. Don't eat breakfast. Nothing. Don't eat at all. Y'all know the rule. So I woke up hungry as hell, watching them damn Bears. And we were that close yet again. And Matt Eberflus fucked it up yet again. And then the fool comes out. So that's Thursday. Then on Friday, he's like, well, I think we handled it perfectly, or whatever the fuck he said.
uh,
At 9 o'clock, he
yeah,
did the press conference on Friday and said we handled it the right way. By
yeah,
11 o'clock, they got his ass up out the building.
yeah.
Fired.
Yeah,
Out of here.
I was when I seen that, I was thinking in my head like, "Are you high?" I'm like, no. But I knew he was high, but he was high on something.
Yeah, he was out of there.
Like,
Yeah.
are you freaking like? First of all, you had one job. Call that damn timeout. And what did you do?
Nothing. He just looked at it. Oh, we got one time out.
That you know what that was? That was the NFL's version of J.R. Smith in the 2018 finals.
And Caleb LeBron.
Say I'm lying. That was the perfect.
Caleb is LeBron because he kept looking at the sideline. He's like, help me. And so I had that conversation at work because one dude was like, well, Caleb should have called the timeout. Caleb doesn't know to call the timeout. He's a rookie. Rookies are only as good as their coaching. So
I
if
mean,
the coach doesn't tell him the game plan is once you like we're gonna run a play, then call a timeout, then the rookie doesn't know to run the play and then call a timeout. He's looking to the
well,
coach for the
well,
guidance.
to begin with, it's not really the quarterback's job to call a timeout to begin with, unless
But you have
unless
that's
unless the,
true.
unless the situation is very dire and it really calls for it. But
Well,
nonetheless,
that goes with
it's
coaching.
not his job.
That goes with coaching. They script it to where, like, let's say Russell Wilson, right? I'll use Mike Tomlin because that's his coach now. Mike Tomlin would be like, okay, we're down to the wire. We only got 60 seconds left. Let's get a couple of plays out. We got two timeouts. See how far you can get. But if it gets down to X amount of time, go ahead and call the timeout. So Russell run about 3 or 4 plays and get as close as possible, and then just go, all right, boom, 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 we'll go to the sideline. Caleb just got here. He doesn't know that. And if Matt Eberflus ain't calling timeouts, he don't know to call the damn timeouts.
I mean,
And then for you to come out on Friday and say that we handled it the right way when we fucking lost, boy, they got your ass up out that building quick. Bye bye.
yeah. I was like, you deserve to get fired in that shit very
You
quick.
deserve to get fired after the Arizona game. That was god awful. But nevertheless, so y'all remember when we got rid of Shane and we promoted Thomas Brown to offensive coordinator 4 weeks ago? Yeah,
Mhm.
same nigga just got promoted to interim head coach. This motherfucker got the two biggest promotions in the span of a month that you could ever get in football.
Yeah,
That nigga
and,
made the team, now he leading the team. I'm
yeah,
happy for him.
and now for one thing, we see what the team is really made of. Now that they have a coach that they genuinely want to play for, and then question: do you think? Actually, no. Let me word this one a little better. Um, how high of a chance do you think there is of Thomas Brown actually being the permanent head coach at season's end?
I don't know. It depends on what he does 3 out of the next 5 games. I say three because the likelihood of the Bears winning out is very thin. Can they do it? Considering that considering that the three divisional matchups were all one score games, yes they can. Without Eberflus, I think they can. Are they gassed at this point? Probably. But can they do it? Sure. I think they're going to be looking on. They're going to be looking to Thomas Brown on how he manages the game. Not necessarily if you can win, but how the team responds to you, one, and two, how you manage the game. He could be head coach. I would still like for him to be offensive coordinator for at least another year before he's head coach. I really want them to bring Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson really wants the Bears head coaching
Yeah,
job.
yeah, me too. Me too.
I would rather.
I was talking to one of my coworkers yesterday. He's like,
Mhm.
he's like, while I was like that, in some cases you can't have both.
Yes, can, because Thomas Brown will be the offensive coordinator. Hopefully, Ben Johnson will be an offensive minded coach. Put them two together.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Plus,
Don't
plus,
change shit else.
yeah, plus with the knowledge that he's shown of the overall playbook, opening up and Caleb Williams' skill set to boot, that's definitely a deadly combination, no doubt.
I
I'm
say
actually,
keep
I'm
everything else as it
actually
is.
wait, keep the offense as it is.
Keep everything else as it is. Keep offense as he is with Thomas Brown being the offensive coordinator. The only thing I would change is get another offensive line coach and draft. I mean, not draft, but get some offensive linemen. Even if you got to draft them, but get some offensive linemen. Also, yeah, I would keep the offense as is. If we could re-sign Keenan Allen for another year or two, I'd do it. But
Yeah,
with Thomas Brown opening the playbook, they don't. They look ready. So
yeah,
we just need an
absolutely.
offensive line.
Outcomes aside, that like obviously we know that the first half of the game was rather atrocious. They could have done shit much better. But
No, no.
the second half though, that's been the offense that I've been accustomed to seeing under Thomas Brown. And
Actually, I'm gonna throw a little monkey wrench in your plan real quick. It wasn't atrocious. It was actually pretty good because if we're going into Ford Field, mind you, they're not here. If it was here at Soldier Field, yes, I will understand it being atrocious. We're going into enemy territory. The Lions are tearing shit up at Ford Field. So my message to the team is we're not going to lose this game. Don't put that in your heads. But you know how they start. They start really fast and they hit really hard. So for the first half, weather the storm. And what did they do? They ain't
whether
let the game get out of exactly. So at halftime, they made the adjustments. We start to get them on the ropes and punch them a little bit. And they could have won if he would have fucking called the timeout.
yeah, at the very least it would have went into overtime and we would have had a shot to score a touchdown or a field goal. Like,
We would have lost that too because he would have found a way to fuck that up.
yeah,
But
facts.
The big news is Matt Eberflus out of here. Thomas Brown is taking over for at least the last 5 games of the season. He gives me a Mike Tomlin type of feel. Let's just see if he coaches like it. But the Bears did lose on Thanksgiving, 23-20. That's okay. We're gonna get another crack at it, boys. It's coming up. Just wait. Then at
Mhm.
3:30, we have the lowly Giants versus the Cowgirls in what appears to be a 27-20 game. I don't know how the Giants scored 20 points. Who let them do that? Because they're god awful. But okay, it's the Cowgirls. Fuck it. And then the Slackers beat up on the Dolphins that night because the Dolphins forgot to wear the coats. It's fucking cold in Wisconsin. Y'all didn't know that? I don't
Yeah,
think Dolphins do really good in
yeah,
cold water.
yeah. I would say the Dolphins essentially. The Dolphins, any team south, their kryptonite is currently cold weather.
Oh, of
Period.
course. Yes.
It ain't even just the Dolphins, but nonetheless,
It's all them south the southern teams. It's all the southern teams.
honestly though, the Dolphins could have played much better than they did still, regardless of the weather conditions.
Got they ass beats. But that's okay. Now we move on to front. Why was there a Friday game? For what reason? Oh, Black Friday special. This shit was ass. Chiefs, Raiders. Y'all almost let the Raiders beat you. The lowly Raiders.
And with
Y'all almost let the Raiders beat you.
and with Aiden O'Connor was your freaking quarterback. Absolutely atrocious.
They said Max Crosby was mad though. He started beating shit down people's legs. But yeah, the Chiefs win 19-17. Whatever. Sunday we get to the good shit. The Chargers and the Falcons. Boy, I told y'all about that Kirk Cousins. Didn't I? Y'all all got happy. Look at Kirk Cousins. Yeah. Look at him now. hmm
What is it?
Look at him
What
now.
was that? What was that? You
Stupid
see,
ass Kirk Cousins.
you see how I egged this fool on. We did not take shit serious at all.
I don't take Kirk Cousins serious. Kirk Cousins. You had one job. You could have won the fucking division if you would have beat. Who was that? The Saints or the Buccaneers? One of them. All you had to do was beat them. It was a couple of weeks ago or something. And all you had to do was beat them. And what did you do? You shit on yourself, idiot. Then you let the Chargers come in Atlanta and beat your ass. And that's exactly what they did. Y'all didn't do shit. 17-13. I know what the score says, but that game did not look as close as it was. Chargers shut that shit down. hmm Hey, have you ever played Pokemon? Bird types are weak against electric types, and I should have called that with the Chargers and the Falcons. That's all I'm fucking saying. Did you freeze? Josh Rose. That's funny. I don't know how he did that, but that's funny. Josh legit froze. Oh God, that funny. That funny. Oh, oh. Josh said. Josh said that he lost power, and he'll be right back. So yes, now I stuck with my ugly ass. Mhm. Josh will be back momentarily. But really, yeah, I told y'all about Kirk Cousins, man. I told y'all. I told you. Don't put your faith in Kirk Cousins now. Don't ever put your faith in Kirk Cousins, especially when it comes to the playoffs. I've been telling y'all about that. It's just certain quarterbacks you should not put your faith in. Kirk Cousins is one of them. So, Kirk Cousins is one of them. Don't put your faith in. It's another quarterback. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers can make him. I mean, not that the Jets are going anywhere. But Aaron Rodgers is one of them quarterbacks where he gets you there, but he only been to the Super Bowl once. After that, it's just right. Um. Who else is a bad playoff quarterback? It's a lot of them. It's quite a few of them. All right, we'll be right back.
All right, it looks like we live again. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Just lost power in the house for a second. Got it back up though, so let me just send Drew the link so he can get back in here. The wind is just very bad right now. But yeah, as we were discussing, oh, there he is. Yeah. We apologize, man. Like
Josh forgot to pay his power bill.
yeah. Honestly, we better hurry this up just in case it goes back again.
Is it the wind?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too. All right, where are we?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Chargers Falcons. Kirk Cousins sucks.
Yep.
Steelers Bengals. 44-38. Josh, my question to you is: are you surprised that the Steelers kept up like that?
Actually, yes. I'm honestly more surprised that they scored 44 points in the Bengals. I'm not to say that their defense is overly top tier, but which they aren't. But 44 points, 44 points. Not in my wildest dreams did I think that game would go that far, let alone be that high.
Yep.
I was just wild to me.
All right. Steelers beat the Bengals in the divisional matchup, 44-38 in Cincinnati, mind you. Texans Jaguars. Well, this was a shit game, but the Texans pull one out against the Jaguars. What the hell is wrong with Houston? They're not the juggernaut that we all thought they were going to be this year.
Yeah, I was wholeheartedly expecting the Texans to absolutely walk the Jaguars, and only Nico Collins was the was like the one receiver that was actually getting things done. They hardly targeted Tank Dell, and like nobody else was really contributing. Obviously, that's not really Tank Dell's fault because he only had like four fucking targets in the whole game, which is which is very uncharacteristic for a dynamic playmaker like him. You would think they would get him more involved against a team like that.
Oh yeah, the disgusting hit on Trevor Lawrence, the late hit. It almost looked like he was going helmet to helmet. It was a shoulder to helmet, but still, who, as Pop said in next Friday, you got knocked the fuck out. Hopefully, Trevor. Hopefully, Trevor Lawrence
Hold on, what's
is okay.
it? Damn.
Yeah. Hopefully, Trevor Lawrence makes a speedy recovery. He's okay. But that was a nasty ass hit, to be honest with you.
Yeah. That's probably one of the nastiest hits I've seen in a long time, a very long time.
All right. Texans do topple the Jaguars 23-20. Cardinals, Vikings. Well, in the first half, this was a shit show. In the second half, they kind of turked it up. And Kyler Murray was he's close to making some sense out of that braille ass playbook that Josh is always referencing. And the Vikings just put a damper on it. 23-22 Vikings over the Cardinals. That's all I got to say on that one. Colts, Patriots. Wow, was this surprising? 25-24. Anthony Richardson um, kind of showed that he can still play football a little bit and led them on a comeback 25-24 over the Patriots. And the
Yeah,
Patriots were that close.
yeah, and
That
now
close.
we see if a team like the Colts can be very consistent with it. But because is the way I see it, the AFC South is still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, with this tit for tat that the Texans ain't wrapping this shit up. Uh Seahawks, Jets. Well, in the beginning, we thought Aaron Rodgers was gonna finally do something. And in the end, it didn't even matter. Seahawks went to New York and beat the Jets. Why am I not surprised?
And lost to
Seahawks,
Geno Smith.
well, in Seattle, Geno Smith is doing doing his thug dizzle. So that may be a
Facts.
system,
Facts.
that suits him. Titans, Washington. All right. There's a certain teams this year that y'all shouldn't play. There's two teams that I've seen that put belt to ass all year. Detroit and fucking Washington. And
Uh,
so, what the fuck made the Tennessee Titans think that they was gonna go to Washington and do anything? 42-19?
yeah, I was
Really?
gonna say what got into Jaden Daniels? What got into like he was playing like a whole maniac out there.
Beating up on that Titan defense, boy. He just give me your lunch money. All right, Washington wins
And
42 to
and,
19.
and might I add, the Titans really set themselves back 10 years with the team they have right now.
They really do. It's a mess. Why did y'all trade DeAndre Hopkins?
Why did
For
you
the Chiefs of all people.
Why did you draft Will Levis? Let's be
I mean, he all right. Point taken. Buccaneers, Panthers. This surprisingly was a good game. Panthers showed they got some claws. In overtime, Buccaneers, though, kicked the field goal 26-23 over the Panthers. Rams, Saints. Listen, Dad, I told you. The Saints are over with this year. Okay? No playoffs. Okay? No push the button. It's over. The Saints lose to the Rams 21-14. Dad, I told you. I fucking told you. I told you. I told you. I can see him like, Pop, you ain't told me shit. Dad, I told you. Told you. Eagles, Ravens. This was a game. And
why
I
do I
told you, Josh,
why, why do I get the feeling your dad acts like Lawrence Fishburne's character in Blackish?
he doesn't. He
No.
doesn't. My dad is like, he's still in that pimp phase in his head. Uh, and not like I shouldn't tell all his business, but not like pimp, like he just dressing suits and shit. I'm talking about he used to put bitches on the corner pimp, like he was a pimp for real. Like, that was one of the things I didn't want to know about my dad, but it was like, wait, what?
Okay, Terrence
Man.
Howard. Okay, Terrence Howard.
hmm It's hard out here for a pimp. Of course. Yeah. Nigga had a red drop top and everything. Eagles, Ravens, good game. I told you, Josh, the Eagles are gonna pull this one out. Told you. 24-19.
You
I
did.
told you.
You did.
I
It was
told you.
it wasn't even the offensive part either. Like the Ravens weren't exactly lacking on offense. It's just the defense let them
hmm
down.
hmm hmm
Yeah.
Saquon cannot be stopped. He is a madman. He running from the laws. Yes, sir. All right. Niners Bills Sunday night. And boy, that's the type of Christmas I want to see. I dreaming of a white Christmas, ones that the touchdowns used to know. Yo, Josh Allen threw a touchdown pass to himself. How the fuck? Like, how the fuck? How do you do? He disrespected the shit out the 49ers. Like, I don't even know why y'all made the trip. They got there, saw snow. It was like, no, we'll stay. No, nigga. No, you will not stay. We will ceremoniously kick you the fuck out. 35 to 10. Woo! Good lord.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas where you get tackled on the floor.
All right. Monday night, Browns, Broncos. All right. Everybody knows how I feel about Jameis Winston. He is Mr. Interception. He showed it in this game, too. Two of them went for pick sixes. You got to stop doing
But,
that.
you know what's funny about that? My basketball coach actually bet on Jameis Winston to throw an interception, and lo and behold, he did.
He threw four of them bitches. Two of them went to the house the other way. So, but I will say this: for some reason, in Cleveland, maybe if they get a new coach and a new offensive coordinator, and maybe a new offensive line, Jameis Winston with Jerry Judy
David and Njoku?
and David Njoku, he looks pretty good. He had
I
a 400 yard. He almost had a 500-yard game. He looked pretty good. He, however, has to stop talking to Rex Grossman. He has to stop doing it because the interceptions are the intercept. Like next time Rex Grossman calls your phone, block him because you don't get shit out of that, but interceptions. But other than that, almost having a 500-yard game against the Broncos in Denver,
yeah, that's pretty damn impressive, especially
yeah,
especially especially knowing the altitude level that is Colorado.
right. Well, I love that. And you know what the Browns should do? You should trade your head coach, Deshaun Watson, the offensive line, and the coordinator for a pack of Skittles, Bill Belichick, and probably like another jockstrap because somebody missing a few. So, yeah.
Yeah, I could actually see Belichick coming back for a season or two and coaching the Browns.
And if Jameis Winston is there, I, he don't look bad with the Browns. He's actually been doing better than he has in recent years with the Saints. He's doing better with the Browns than he did with the Saints and with the Buccaneers.
Oh
Much
yeah,
better.
yeah, very clearly. And people forget that Bill Belichick was once a mastermind of the Browns in their early existence before he went to the Jets and Patriots.
Okay, so But the Broncos won because those two pick sixes are very costly.
Yeah.
41-32. Well, Josh, as we wrap up week 13 in the weirdest way, we, we are we are moving on to week 14 and some more weird shit.
A lot more weird shit.
A ton of weird shit. First off, Kirk Cousins is still quarterback in the Falcons. I don't know why. The Panthers are still a
and
fucking
se-
team.
and secondly, the Falcons are still in existence.
No, it's not the Falcons, it's Cousins. It's just him. It's just Kirk Cousins. That's it. Michael
Wait,
Pauls Jr. should be
uh,
the starting quarterback at this point. It's Kirk Cousins ain't taking y'all to it. That's all I'm saying.
and you do realize we're gonna call him Michael Paul Jr. even if he gets the starting job in the near
Yeah,
future.
Michael Pauls Jr. That's his name. Y'all don't understand. I saw I saw him get drafted, but I heard it. And I said, wait, his last name is Penis. And then I saw it, and I'm like, okay, that's one letter too close to be you. That's one letter too fucking close. So, all right, here come Pauls. Because we just need one motherfucker to fuck it up. And I'm the immature person to fuck it up. Anyway, tomorrow night, part two of Slackers and Lions. I think the Lions going to beat the Dogs.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. What are we doing here? The Lions about to
I,
smoke their boots.
I think I think they're gonna beat the dog shit out there. Like I don't think this is gonna be fair.
Especially with the running back committee they have of Demo and Jameer Gibbs running it down their throats, and I'm on Ross St. Brown doing his thing, and Jameson Williams is quietly becoming a very reliable number two for them.
All right, that is a picks to click. Not only is it a rivalry, but it is a Thursday night prime time. So yeah, yep. I'm making my picks now.
Prime
I
time.
forgot to make my picks.
No
Prime
D.
time, baby. Hey, we are prime time, baby. Yep. Sunday. Michael Jackson till Sunday. And on Sunday, we got the Dolphins and the Jets. Well, Dolphins, I got my pick.
Yeah. I was saying they about to get back in the meanest way. Especially Tua's come back to form after being on concussion protocol.
Yeah, this is over with. This is done. Goodbye, Jets. That's your season. Falcons, Vikings. This is Kirk Cousins' first trip back to Minnesota.
Oh wait. What did I say earlier? The Jets, Jets are running MESS, mess.
That's good. That's good. Because they are a miss. This is Kirk Cousins. You're an idiot. This is Kirk Cousins.
You love me.
This is this is funny. This is Kirk Cousins' first trip back to Minnesota since becoming a Falcon. And I think they're going to show him the utmost of Midwest hospitality, like beating the entire dog shit out of him and sending them right back to Atlanta. Fuck out of here.
Hey,
Got the Vikings
hey,
winning this one.
Kirk Cousins with the Vikings is the sheer equivalent of peaking in high school.
This nigga rude as a hell. That's funny.
am I wrong?
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, now you with the fact he's got a full hair of pubes. And pubes. All right. He's still going to get beat up. He's stuffed in his
Yep.
locker.
Yep.
Vikings win this one. Saints, Giants. I had the Saints because I just don't have faith in the Giants. Listen, look here. Look here, America. If the Saints lose to the fucking Giants, I have questions. But I had the Saints win.
Yeah. The Saints are just less trash. That's really the only way we can justify this.
Yeah, no, I agree with you wholeheartedly. All right, Panthers, Eagles. Browns still.
Eagles. Yeah, the Panther, ain't gonna do nothing with the Eagles defense. No question.
Yeah. Yeah, this is over. Especially if Saquon start running all over the place again. Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
give him the runs. Browns, Steelers. This is a rivalry game, so again, it's worth whatever. How many
Yeah.
points Josh is
Five,
giving
five
y'all?
points.
All right, Browns Steelers part two. Because the first time they went to Cleveland, there was a blizzard of sorts, and Jameis Winston threw less interceptions than he did against the Broncos. So we're in
This April.
Pittsburgh. We're in Pittsburgh, and I think the Steelers is going to. I think the Steelers are going to fuck up Jameis Winston this time. So the Steelers are going to win this one.
I just picked up on the fact you're impersonating Mike Tyson. But
No, man,
also,
because I'm gonna put him on the ropes, man. The 1-2 and the Jameis Winston gonna go down, and I'm there to hunt him. I'm there to destroy him. I'm not there for nothing else, no autograph, no nothing, man. Look, Muhammad Ali. Look, I'm about to fight. Fuck, I forgot who it was. Forgot who he. It was Larry Holmes. Yeah, so and Cut the Amato was like, man, why you like that bum punch on you, man? And he was talking to the champ, and I was like, man, I'm a defend your honor. I'm gonna get him for like I said some stupid shit like that. I'm gonna defend your honor. I'm gonna get revenge for it. A couple months down the line, here I am, I'm fighting Larry Holmes, right? And then Muhammad Ali gets in the ring, and he's like, get him for me. And I think that's exactly what Mike Tomlin. I was about to say Mike Tyson. Mike Tomlin is telling Russell Wilson.
you're so
It's
stupid.
like, hey, Jameis Winston got you last time. Get him for me. And I think they will. Steelers over the Browns.
Yeah, certainly. Especially knowing Russell Wilson is kind of time traveling back to his glory days a little bit. A little bit.
A little bit. Raiders, Buccaneers. Well, this is the battle of the Pirates, and I think the Buccaneers are going to win this one. Clear.
Yeah. For them to come so close to get the Panthers, they damn sure ain't losing to no Raiders.
Okay. All right. All
Ugh,
right.
Raiders.
All right. Titans, Jaguars. I mean Jaguars. Um,
I wasn't expecting that one.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
My bad. My bad, America. Uh, all
I
right.
mean,
I'm betting on Mac Jones. I'm going with Mac Jones. I'm going with the Jaguars. I don't like the Titans this season. Like they're ass. Like,
let's be real. Brian Thomas is about to feast on that secondary. No
you
question.
think so?
I feel like he's definitely a promising talent. That
Okay.
receiver. And,
Okay.
and, and let's not forget Evan Ingram either. He's kind of coming back down to his position.
Okay. All right. Titans, Jags. All right. That is a rivalry game. Picks to click. Then at 3:30, the 3 o'clock and 3:30 games, we got the Seahawks at the Cardinals. This is part two for them. Seahawks did beat the Cardinals the first time, and I believe they'll beat the Cardinals the second time.
Yeah, I agree that they're gonna have him by a little slight edge because Cardinals play the way they've been playing. As of late, it's gonna be a tougher match, but I still got the Seahawks.
I got Seattle. That is a rivalry picks to click. Bills, Rams. Okay. If there's a team to stop the Bills, it ain't gonna be the Rams. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's
not
not.
at all. Not at all.
Nah. Nah. The Bills are or what we call good bullshit. Um, there we go.
Yeah,
I got the Bills.
and they've kind of been on fire lately, and they
Kinda.
ain't stopping no time soon.
Kinda. Josh Allen threw a touchdown pass to so
Uh,
kinda.
uh, my question about that is why they didn't credit the pass touchdown to Amari Cooper.
Because technically Josh Allen passed it, he only pitched it backwards. It wasn't a pass.
Oh, so the whole time he pulled a Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Uh, in a kind of sense, kind of. Yeah, yeah. Bears Niners. I got the Bears with this one. Not because I'm a Bears fan. Well, it is, but the Niners do not look like their days of glory. They don't. And Christian McCaffrey is out for the rest of the season. He tore a PCL. and I don't know what
Yeah,
the fuck they're
yeah,
doing.
They literally just went back 10 years over their past, tried to couple of games,
Yeah,
and it's a one. Might I say you were right? I think I said that before, but I'm gonna stress it again. You were right to have concerns because look at them now.
yeah, yeah. Um,
Who
yeah, this is
else?
a crucial game for the Bears.
Yeah, who else they gonna rely on? Ricky Pearsall?
No, who was the backup running back?
Uh,
Jordan Mason.
yeah.
He's hurt too.
Oh yeah.
So this, if and the Bears have one of the best passing defenses this year. If they can force Brock Purdy into a shootout with the limited resources they've had, we could actually beat the 49ers down.
Yeah, I can absolutely see that.
Yeah. If they can force them into a shootout, they could beat them down. Chargers, Queefs. I got the Chargers.
Yeah, I got. Well, actually, yeah, I got the Chargers. I got the Chargers.
Chargers have the number one scoring defense in the NFL this year. So if they could treat Patrick Mahomes like Kirk Cousins, which he's not, I'm not saying he is. He's nowhere near Kirk Cousins. Like Patrick Mahomes, this is like miles ahead of Kirk Cousins because Kirk Cousins just can't get it right.
But yeah,
Uh,
very obvious there.
but if they could treat him as such, if they could go into this game with the same mindset of, oh, fuck him, then they could possibly, yeah, yeah.
Forget what their offense can do. Like, people forget that at one point the Chargers have been notorious for having insanely good defenses. Remember, at one point they had the number one offense and the number one defense, and
All right,
still
that is a.
somehow did not manage to go far in the playoffs, which still befuddles me to this day. But
we
nonetheless,
have we have we have we have been bamboozled, hoodwinked, and swindled. On that.
we've been Speckeldorfed.
Jesus Christ, that
If you
is a
know, you
picks to
know.
click.
If you know, you know.
Sunday night, Sunday night football. That's a picks to click. Chargers, Chiefs. All right, Monday night, Bengals, Dallas. I'm picking the Bengals because I don't have no faith in Dallas.
Yep, yep. Joe Burrow about to recap. Well, watch out
Joe
for Michael.
Shiesty.
Well, watch out for Michael Parsons, obviously,
Well,
but
yeah,
but that secondary minus Trayvon Diggs is literally nothing. Literally nothing. Joe Burrow about to wreak havoc.
Ezekiel Elliott ain't did shit all season. That boy got two rushing yards.
He hasn't been shit in 3 years.
Yeah, but them getting him back, you would think he would have some type of motivation to do some shit. And he ain't get shit.
Nope,
So
nope.
yeah. All right, that is week 14's picks to click. Slackers, Lions, Jets, Fiends, Browns and Steelers. Oh, sorry, Clowns and Steelers. Titans, Jagoffs, Seahawks and Cardinals, Chargers and Queefs, and Bengals and Cowgirls. All right.
Yes, which
And
brings. Go ahead, go ahead.
but I was gonna say the trivia question.
Okay, go ahead, because I was thinking along the same lines.
Oh, okay. And our trivia question. We all know Dion. mm, Sorry, excuse me. Primetime Deion Sanders is one of the, if not the most decorated athlete in the four sports realm. Um, he's won two Super Bowls on two different teams, and he played on two sides of the ball. How about that? That's why they call him
Oh yeah,
primetime.
he was a wideout for the Cowboys too. People forget that.
He played defense and he played offense. And he won Super Bowls on both sides of the ball. Look at that. But primetime Deion Sanders was not just a football player. A lot of people don't know this. Primetime actually played one more sport and made it to their respective championship game. The trivia question is, what other sport did Deion Sanders play? Bonus points if you can tell me the team.
Mhm.
What other sport did Deion Sanders play? Bonus points if you can tell me the team. That's a trivia question.
And there are multiple.
Huh?
There are multiple
They're multiple what?
teams he played for.
In what?
Baseball.
God damn it, Josh. Now we got to find another one.
Yeah. Actually, no. Okay, so yeah. We'll switch it up. So, yeah, I get away. So yeah, he played football and baseball. But actually, no. Here's the way I can spin it. Here's the way I can spin it. He did one team he played for. Made it to the World Series in the 1990s. I will not say
What
what year.
team?
I
What?
will not say what
What?
year.
What team did he play for? Made it to the World Series. We'll spin it like that because Josh gave with a goddamn answer.
I know. I apologize for that.
Ass. All right, that is a
Yeah,
trivia
but I think
question. What team? What baseball?
I'd like to think that most of the world knows that him and Bo Jackson were cuffing the same cloth.
No, they weren't. Bo Jackson didn't win shit.
In terms of playing two sports, motherfucker, get it right.
So that don't mean we both. So Jameis Winston and Mitch Trubisky both play football, and Mitch ain't never threw that damn many interceptions. Maybe Rex Grossman and Jameis Winston come from the same call because they threw that many interceptions. But Mitch and shit, no, they ain't come from the same call. One is an ascot and one is a napkin. Okay, take that. Come from the same fucking call. Get the fuck out
Fuck out of here,
of here.
bitch.
Shit. What is
Yeah,
a goddamn
thank y'all for tuning in to the Field Generals. This
where
has
we
been
don't take a fucking thing serious?
not at all. Never have, never will.
Mm-mm.
We will never stop until we hit the eternity, the kind of eternity that SpongeBob and Patrick, not SpongeBob, SpongeBob and Squidward end up slipping the Krusty Krab in their skeletons.
I won't stop until I get my one-way plane ticket to hell because that's exactly where I'm going.
What-
Hey, big dog. I'm gonna be on the escalator going up. They're gonna be like, hey, big dog, wrong direction. Go the other way. It's fuck.
yeah, I am at
All right.
first R2 Josh Carroll. He is Lord Lucifer. Thank y'all for tuning in. This has been week 14 of the Field Generals.